Hello everyone and welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're here with the Formation Lab. I hope you guys are having a brilliant day. We have Noah on pole position for the first time ever. His debut here in the DFL and he stuck it right on pole. Good on Noah for that. Preston in P2, Ian in P3, Jamie in P4. What can happen here? I'm excited for this race. I hope you guys are too. It's going to be a good one. Ritvik is also with me today. He'll be right back in 1 second. But leave your predictions down below in the comments, guys. Who do you think is going to take the first win of the season? And please don't skip ahead. Genuinely put a comment down in the comments section down below and let us know what your prediction is. Even what your prediction is for the rest of the season, because we'd be glad to know. But yes, this should be an interesting race. Noah, again, first time being here. Pole position, that is truly major. But he has the threat of the Season 1 World Drivers' Champion behind him. Will he be able to survive the first corner? I mean, the first corner is always dangerous. It's always reckless. People go for lunges. You don't know what to expect, guys. It should be interesting, but we'll see what happens.
Yes, it should be really, really interesting. I mean, I think in a track like Bahrain, it's so important to get a good start off the line because there is such a long straight before you get to that inevitable first turn to the right. And I think, for me, I would prefer to be the person on the right. So that way you can try and get the best start you can and then try and defend off the inside. But it's really important, even if you are in P2, to get a good start off the line so that you have traction on the wheel. If you get even just a little bit, fraction too much wheel spin, then you're not going to be able to get the speed, the straight line speed, to defend yourself in that corner. It leaves you really exposed. So that's the challenge for Noah here. I mean, getting the poles really good. He put together some lap, but I mean, he needs to really keep it composed and get some good traction off the line.
Very true, but we are coming up to the first red light of the season. I will be taking this one on the return. I apologise, Ritvik, but I've missed it too much. I need this one. But again, leave your predictions down in the comments down below, guys, because this is it. It's the Bahrain Grand Prix, and we are going for it. It is now 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Noah with the start, but can he hold off Preston? Preston getting very close. Jamie with that overtake. Ian's fallen down. But who's going to take it into this corner? Oh, I think Noah's just survived. Just held it for now. But what's going to happen here? Jamie in P3 though. That swap around has happened. Unlucky for Ian.
Yeah, that is a really good start from Noah. He's just about managed to defend the threat from Flying Tiger. I mean, we'll have to see when DRS gets activated if in the next 2 laps that Preston can keep within the 1 second margin of Noah, the race leader. And same with Jamie. I mean, what a start that is from Jamie. Getting himself up into P3, needed to make that overtake as fast as possible. And now he's really up the gearbox of Preston, which significantly impacts Preston's concentration because he's now trying to defend his position instead of going for Noah's. It's worked out perfectly for Noah. If he can just string together a good couple of laps, he'll really be able to extend that lead, provided that P2 and P3 get into a fight.
Very true, but can you see what I mean though about the ERS? Noah holding at a steady 80% on his ERS, Preston on about a 60. What's Jamie's already down to 15%. Like, he's basically wasted his ERS. He has none left. Like, use it, but don't dump it all in the first lap.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's really focused on making that one overtake. It might cost him in the future. He needs to really just preserve some battery. And what he has going for him is that Ian is already now almost a second behind. Oh, as I speak, actually, he is closing the gap. But if he can keep a steady gap to himself and Ian, then he can work on harvesting a little bit and then go at Preston. But the longer he keeps his battery on single-digit numbers, the easier it becomes for Preston to build up a gap, as he's doing now. And that means he can just get head down and try and get onto Noah.
Very true, very true. But this is exciting. The first proper time we're seeing the 4 drivers. Unfortunately, not the 5th one, which I'm not going to reveal to you because that's going to be a surprise for the next race. But the first time these 4 drivers have been lined up together in a race, and it's just exciting to watch. We are back. We are truly back. This is like the definition of DFL. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I know I sure am. I don't even know what to say half the time, and it's been 2 years. But yes, Noah holding it steady. Really, he's not growing that gap. I mean, Preston's almost out of DRS range. If Noah can slip out, then Noah could just go flying. I mean, Preston won't have that DRS boost anymore, and he'd have to work doubly hard to keep it.
Yeah, and I mean, the key thing here is, and he is just now outside of that DRS zone, but he is sort of there or thereabouts. We need to see if Preston can string together a good lap. I know he was saying that he was struggling to do that in quali, and the same with Jamie, but Jamie looks like he's flying. I mean, he might just be the product of him using ERS a lot, but he is now really closing in on Preston, and I think at some point Preston's going to have to be defending on Jamie, as Jamie just not able to get control of the rear there, and just loses out on a couple tenths there. But we have a fight on our hands. I mean, Ian was just 1.3 seconds behind now, and he's caught up a second in that sector alone. So we have a fight here.
This will be truly exciting to see. But I don't know, I'm happy for Noah getting away, but it is, as a commentator, it is like you want to see these top flight battles, and it's like, we've already got someone breaking away, but who knows, it could all come to clash. We've still got 17 laps of this race, so who knows what's going to happen. But Jamie is up the rear of Preston, 0.5 seconds away. Ian 0.7 seconds off for Jamie. Preston no longer has that DRS to give that extra boost. His ERS is almost up, so is Jamie's, whilst Ian has conserved that ERS massively. I'd say if anyone's got the advantage here, it's clearly Ian.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth. I thought I was going to say that if Ian could sort of stay within that 0.9 second, 0.8 second gap between himself and Jamie, then I think he could be the real benefactor here, because the amount of time that Jamie and Preston are going to waste of each other battling it out whenever Jamie does eventually get is he going for it now? Is it? No, he's just a bit too far back, but when they do go for these battles, it's going to slow them both down a lot, especially travelling in that dirty air. Jamie's going to be slowed, and it's going to give Ian an opportunity to then use his ERS that he's been preserving to then maybe even capitalise on both positions. Who knows? Very
true, very true. But it is going to be a close one. It looks like there might be... I thought I saw a lunge there. Little bit of a corner cut there by Jamie. You do have to question that a little bit. What worries me, and I don't want to sound harsh here, but we both know that Jamie has a very unique way of overtaking people, I'll say. He likes his lunges, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely. But I think... I mean, I have faith that he'll keep himself composed. I think the one thing that I have seen in the last couple of laps that we've watched of him is that I just don't feel that he's able to attack those apexes properly. I think it was the perfect example in the corner we just saw, where there was a big gap, a wheels gap between the left side of his car and the apex, and I just think he was so close to Preston that if he had just attacked that apex a little bit more, that he could have had good traction coming out of that corner and maybe even been able to take on Preston in the overtake in that section of DRS. I don't know, maybe he doesn't have full trust in his car, he just slips about again. Look, the rear is just snapping. And, every time you think that these guys are getting into a fight and then Ian's lagging back, he just comes back into it. And so this is a real three-way fight for second place at the moment.
Very true, but you can just see the blinking red light on the back of Jamie's car. His ERS is almost used up. Like, he doesn't give it a chance to harvest at all. Like, Ian still on... No, that's Norris, sorry. Ian still on 62% battery. Like, he has conserved this so well. He's kept within that DRS range. He's actually doing amazing for the first time he's here on lap 5, he's doing brilliantly so far. And like as I told you, he wasn't that confident going into it. He was like, oh, I'm probably going to get like P10 or something. I'm not going to get too high. Here we are. Like he's pulling it off so far.
Definitely, I think he's doing really well for his confidence. I think it will be a huge boost if he can, at the very least, hold his P4 position. If not, increase his position. I mean, he's driving really well. He's keeping up with those two. Noah is kind of getting a lead now on Preston, so we'll have to wait and see if anything is to change that. Maybe a safety car in the future, but it could be a really good fight by the end of the first pit stops between these three.
What is going on in the yellow sector? Albon out of the race. Is this going to be a safety car or so? I don't think so. I think we're good. No.
It looks like he stopped on the track, isn't it?
It looks like. Maybe he's just off of it a bit. I don't know. We'll have to wait till the guys get round there. But that's our first DNF of the season. Who knew it'd be an AI, eh? How predictable. But nevertheless, Noah growing this gap. He's not letting up. He's not giving Preston any breathing space here. He's keeping that gap.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think this is a really good drive from Noah so far. I think it's calculated. And I think should there not be a safety car or any sort of incidents happening, if he was to just keep up this pace and give a really impressive wrap up to this weekend to just completely dominate qualifying, in my opinion, by getting a pole lap 6/10 faster than P2, to then leading every lap of the race, I think that would be a crazy good start for Noah. And I don't know. I mean, it could really start putting some pressure on Preston, but I don't think he'll be feeling it too much.
Absolutely not. I mean, he is experienced. He is the only World Drivers' Champion in this group. So Preston knows how to deal with, these type of things coming in these races. I mean, again, he missed 5 races in season 3 and he's still caught up to Charlie. Like, who knows what's going to happen. But if Noah can keep this up, race to race to race to race, Preston can say goodbye to that 2-time. Like, I would love nothing more than a historic 2-time champion. Like, that's history within the DFL books. I'm not saying it has to be Preston, but I'm saying I would love nothing more than to call someone a historic 2-time, and then we move on to the 3-time, of course. But here, there, future problems. But Noah, like, who knows? We'll just have to see. It's the first race of the season. We don't know what's going to happen. But if he keeps this up, who knows? Like, he could be smelling it. He could be smelling that World Drivers' Championship. But we're going to drop down a little bit to Ian, because it appears Jamie is dropping out of that DRS range, which means... Oh, actually, it's Ian dropping out of it as well. Is the whole pack going to be out of the DRS range? Which changes things quite a lot, because... no one's getting a boost anymore. It simply relies on your driver skill. I think Ian's just staying in it, though. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is kind of fluctuating, isn't it? They're dipping in and out of the DRS zones. And I think Preston now is sort of just fighting to maintain his lead. I think Jamie's also cooled off a little bit. I can't tell. Maybe he's conserving his ERS. We don't know. Ian, again, is sort of doing the same thing. I think those three are being sensible. They're not trying to battle for something that they don't need to. I think Ian probably is in the most advantaged position here, having the biggest battery.
Always getting DRS here. That could be something. I mean, it's too big of a gap. Actually, Jamie's really dropped off. He has no ERS set. Ian's majorly closed that gap.
Oh.
But that just... that is, sorry to interrupt you, that is prime evidence of do not waste your ERS, because it comes in those crucial moments when the person in front of you is no longer getting DRS. You are, and right, I've also got this battery pack here that will give me half a second more or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I think Jamie needs to start watching it now. If he can't keep his battery up, then he'll face the consequences for it. It might cost him a position. I mean, it's good opportunities like this where he can just recharge. He doesn't need to be using it on those exits from the corners. I know he wants that extra traction off the corners, but you don't need it because you're not within the RS range of the person behind you yet. So it's laps like that where I just feel he can get away with not using his ERS when he's leaving a corner, just to preserve it so that his battery gets up to about 50% so that if Ian does come back and fight him, he has the battery to fight back when he's fighting against the DRS.
Very true. I do think, Mo, now everyone's, as you said, gotten a bit comfortable. Ian's now out the DRS range.
Oh, wow, that changes everything. Are you going for 11 laps in softs?
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Guess he'll just be on that for the rest of the race. So we'll have to see. Oh, there's a fight between the two Ferraris here. But yeah, he'll come out, I believe, just ahead of Russell. Yes, he is just ahead of Russell. So it's a good sort of place to filter into. He's not too much in the dirty air of Leclerc, and he's quite close to it. He needs to make those overtakes fast to make the undercut powerful. But we'll have to see if Noah now reacts to this.
Very true. The thing that Preston has, though, is, you know, Noah will also go on hards. I'm certain of it, I'm sure. Unless, I mean, he's on softs right now. Could go mediums, but I doubt that will work. That'd be like asking for trouble. But let's go with the presumed assumption that he will go on hards. He will still need a lap to almost hards up. Whilst Preston's tyres will already be warm. They will already be ready to go, to pounce. So even if Preston doesn't successfully take the undercut, he will still be quicker than Noah is for at least a lap, maybe two. Oh! What's going on with the Ferraris there? We had a bit of a slip out. Oh! The Merc as well!
Oh my goodness.
What is going on here? Yeah, I was taking a bit of a tumble there. Old partners in Russell and Hamilton. Jesus, something's going on. But anyway, back to the point. Noah, Ian and Jamie, all three have pitted now. Can Preston make this work? He is on this final straight. Is this going to be so interesting? This is... I don't know. This is going to be close. He's done it. He's gotten it. He's taken it.
He's done it.
Oh!
That is...
Oh! Was that damage?
It's contact. Yeah, I think Noah's wing's off. Is it?
No, I don't know if that's slightly damaged or not. I'm not sure. I definitely saw something fly, but I don't know if that's damage.
I thought there was contact there.
There was definitely some. I swear, but that I don't know if that's just the ground knocking something up. Like I've had that in Brazil a few times. I've been racing Brazil in the game, and something will come up, and I think my wing's damaged. Like it's not. But this is going to be very interesting now. Preston in front, trying to hold this. His tyres should be the quickest, but Noah is staying on him. He's within DRS range. This is going to be the first battle of the season. This is going to be interesting. I mean, Noah is still ahead, so Preston will get DRS. He will use that once he's got it, but Noah ain't going away. Noah will stay on that tail. Plus, look, Preston's DRS is already at 8%. Noah's at 60%. Noah, I hate to say it, Noah's got the advantage here. Oh, he's getting quite close there. Is he going to go for an attack? On the inside, he's going down. Is he going to take it? Preston's in front. Oh! No!
Oh, contact.
What was that? That was the riskiest overtake I've seen in my life.
I think now he's blowing it. I think Preston's dancing in his feet. I imagine. I mean, this is a golden opportunity. He can't turn. The wing's gone.
Is that actually is that full down? It is, ain't it, on the right?
Yeah.
No, or is it?
Gone. I think it is it not?
No, it's still there. I think no, there's a crack on there. I think there is. As a commentator, it's very difficult to tell if there's damage. But Preston, this is to his advantage now. Jamie, what is Jamie doing?
I mean, how on earth is that wing still on, Dan? That is my question. I mean, he made some serious contact with the McLaren of Lando Norris. How that wing is still on that Mercedes is beyond me.
I honestly don't. I think I need to have a look at settings. I know I put damage rate at reduced, but like, come on, that should be some wing damage right there.
I mean, I think we're gonna have to look at a playback here. I mean, a completely illegal overtake and probably deserved a bit of a penalty if you ask me. He completely smashed into Norris.
I will have a look, but currently Jamie is on the attack. Can he get this? I don't think both ERS are completely again drained. Like, can people just not harvest or something? Are they not capable?
Oh, this is going to be really tight here.
132.255 for Noah. Damn, that's a good lap. Is that ahead of everyone?
Jamie's overtaking, I think. Is it?
Oh,
yes, he is.
Jamie, no, but Preston fights back. I think Preston just holds it. This is going to be close. Oh, I've done it again. Ah! Right, Jamie coming up now. Can he find his way through? 0.4 seconds off of Preston. I feel like something else is going to come here. You have to question the corner cutting a little bit.
I think Jamie just has to stay tight to him for the next DRS zone. He needs to.
But who's ERS? I think they got about the same ERS. Like, it's just crazy. Oh, but here we go. Jamie now with the DRS. Will he be able to find a gap on the inside, on the outside? This is going to be interesting. But nowhere. They're too far apart, unfortunately. No battle here yet. We got to wait. Keep patience, people.
I think they'll be going. I think he's going to wait for the next DRS detection point here. There's two long straights coming up, and Jamie is within 0.3 of Preston. So I think there could potentially be some threat here, but neither of them have any ERS. I mean, the gap's increasing, if anything.
But can I just point out, right? Can you see in the background of Jamie who's approaching, who's getting within that DRS range? Ian.
Here we go. I mean, Jamie might be going for it.
Oh,
he is. Is he? Is he going for the switcheroo?
Don't think he can pull it off.
Oh no.
Not this time for Jamie. However, this could be it. DRS now. No ERS here. I don't think Preston has any either, but Preston just defending. But Jamie down the inside. Will he hold it? Preston side by side.
Oh, Preston fights it back, and that is
little clash there. We're going a little reckless today.
Contact all round. I mean, there's going to be some serious replays going on here. But now the wing of the Red Bull might be damaged.
This is interesting, but just again in the background of Jamie, Ian lurking 0.6 seconds. I think Ian can really get in here if he can play his cards well. If Jamie and Preston keep battling, I could see Ian joining this. This could be a happy three-way battle we have on our hands.
Absolutely, and I don't think even with his huge 4-second lead that Noah is in any form of comfort whatsoever. I think he'll be thinking in the back of his mind whether he's going to get penalised for that crash with Norris. I mean, this is crazy. It's just we've gone from a nice, comfortable 10 lap to the next 3-4 laps being filled with action. I mean, contact all round. You had Noah crashing into the McLaren. Then you have Jamie going for another overtake here on Preston. Can he get it done? Oh, more contact. Oh my word.
I apologise for that for anybody. If you heard some clattering in the background or background noise, I can stop my parents coming in my room, but I cannot stop my dog, annoyingly. So anyway, back to the action. Oh, Jamie lunge again. You have to give me a quick rundown of what I missed, Ritvic, because I dipped for about a minute.
No, I mean, I was just talking about how much we've seen a swing in the race. So the first sort of 10 laps were a nice sort of chill, comfortable lap, and the next 3 were just mayhem. And as I was saying that, Jamie went for an overtake around the outside of Preston on turn 1 of lap 14, and just couldn't make it stick. And then they came together again, contact, and then you came back, and there was a third moment of contact. I mean, it's just mayhem.
What genuinely, I think I need to up these settings. Like, there doesn't seem to be enough repercussions for the coming together that there is. Like, contact. That's the word I'm looking for. I told you I'm rusty. But I'm gonna have to edit these settings. I'm gonna have to put that to standard because we need to make it so people don't have contact. Like, it's got to be risky. It can't be. Contact them and nothing happens.
Definitely. I mean, that contact between the Mercedes and the McLaren, the Mercedes of Noah and McLaren of Norris, if that was me in my first season, I think I would have been out of the race. But he's happily managed to go on and develop a 6-second lead. And Flying Tiger and J-Lux have come together at least 3 times, and both have come out unscathed.
It is crazy. I've taken it too easy on him. But Jamie still on his toe. Oh, a little bit of a slip out there. That's going to cost him time. But Ian now still lurking. He can't get close enough. But I reckon he can bounce back. I reckon, we've got 5 laps left to go. I don't see a reason. If Ian can just make those corners stick, then I reckon this could happen. But bouncing back to Jamie now, he's not letting this go. He is sticking on the tail of Preston, no matter what.
Yeah, this is some seriously good driving from the both of them. I'm not completely certain what the outcome of this race will even be.
It is. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. Like, this could be a podium decider. I mean, who knows if one of them gets an overtake or slips out or something. I mean, Ian could overtake and get podium. You just don't know. I mean, I know Ian's a little bit off. He's just coming out of that DRS zone, but he's still there. He's still lurking, and I think this battle will go right to the end, and who knows how it's going to go on. But Preston now just manages to keep that gap. But Ian, coming in close, 5/10 of a second, that's what I'm trying to say, off of Jamie now, but Jamie just staying ahead. It's just because Jamie keeps dumping his ERS. That's the only reason for Ian cannot catch him. Ian's being more tactical, whilst Jamie's just going, right, dump it all.
I mean, this goes back to what I was saying about head down, consistent laps, don't worry about the person in front or behind you. This entire time, we've had mayhem between the Mercedes and the McLaren, mayhem between the P2 and P3, and yet Ian has just been sticking in there the whole time. And it's come back, and it's come back for him in a good way. Is there going to be another fight here? No, there's not. They're just too far back, but he could try and go for it in the DRS zone here. But I think he's just a bit too far back for Jamie here. But, I mean, now, in sight of all of these instances, I can see Ian even getting a P2 potentially. We're talking, with Noah's incident, I would imagine that is like a 10-second penalty incident. I mean, unless he manages to build a 10-second gap in the next 3-4 laps, I mean, I can see him dropping down to 4th place with that. And with Jamie having contact with Preston at least 4 times in the last maybe 5 laps, I would imagine he'll probably get some form of penalty as well. And if that was to happen, it would boost Ian, if he stays in P4 of course, all the way up to P2.
Very true. I mean, nothing is certain at the moment. We'll have to review the footage after, see, take it to the stewards, see what they say. But who knows? We'll have to see what happens. And we shall, of course, keep you all updated. Check the socials, because I'm sure I'll be putting stuff out there about penalties and everything. But that is then, and this is now. Jamie stays on Preston. He is not letting him go. Can he stick it? He just isn't getting close enough. I don't know what Jamie can do here. Like, harvest his ERS, that would help. But then, of course, you're losing time. You will lose Preston. There's so many possibilities here. And who knows how Jamie could pull this off. I mean, it's possible, but I think it's going to be difficult, especially we're on lap 17 now. Go lap 18 next. You've only got 2 more laps to make it work. If that doesn't happen, it's too late.
I mean, I think Jamie's best odds of getting the overtake down on Preston is probably in this straight that they're on currently to get in his DRS and open up and get as close to him as possible, but not ahead. And then on the final home stretch, this one, here, when you hit the DRS point here, then you open up. And then you go for it along the straight. Just as he's trying to do now, but I think he's a bit too far back. Five tenths is a bit too far back. But in his next lap, he needs to focus on just see this. That's going to slow him down. He's attacked it too much there. He's cutting the corner. He's not putting together a coherent lap. He needs to focus on just taking each corner as it comes, not focusing on getting close to Preston, but more just tying together a good few corners.
Sector 2? What's going on in Sector 2?
Yeah, it seems to have cleared up, is it? Or is it
hold on. Russell, what's going on? Lawson out the race.
Lawson.
I don't know what's gone on there, but something's happened. We're going to transfer over to Noah and see where Lawson is. We haven't visited Noah this entire time. I mean, you can see the guys in the background, but this is now a 6.3 second gap. It's madness. It's been a good job. Oh, there's Lawson just off.
I think it was an engine failure, was it?
I don't know, possibly. Who knows? But, I mean, magnificent race by Noah to stay at the top. I know we're not at the end yet, and anything can happen, but he's done brilliant to stay up. But then again, dodgy overtake, possibly.
More than dodgy in my eyes, Dan, but we'll have to leave that one to the stewards. But this is, I mean, that sort of penalty incident aside, his general race has been really good. I think he's dominated qualifying. He's transferred that skill into his race, and I think aside from obviously that moment, he's been really controlled. He's been really calculated. He's not played any undue risks. He's just put his head down and done exactly what he needs to do. And I haven't seen anything where he was, the reason that it was yellow flag or any points where he lost control or anything. I thought he's driven a really controlled, comfortable race, other than that one incident, of course. And should the outcome of that favour him, then I think he should hold his head really high, and it's going to give him a lot of confidence going into the next few races.
Very true. We'll see what happens, but we're going to dive back down now to Jamie because he is still on that tail. He will not let Preston go. He keeps dumping all his ERS like I don't know what to say anymore. This is now lap 19. If he doesn't make it stick soon, he will have one last chance to make it work, and it's going to be a close one. I mean, he's 0.04 of a second off. So, who knows, really? It's going to be an interesting one, mate.
I think this next lap is vital. He needs to get really close to Preston and not try and take any risks early. There's no need for him to overtake Preston on this lap. He just needs to get it done before the end of the next one, and that's what he needs to get. I told you it's a mental game. He needs to clock that. He needs to think, right, let me just get myself as close as possible before the last few corners, and then go for it.
I think he's really close, so this is 0.5 of a second off now. DRS, actually no, he won't make this stick. This will end up 0.3 of a second, maybe 0.2 of a second off, but not close enough. This now marks his final lap to make it work. If he doesn't, this is his final chance. The difference between third place and second place is only 3 points? But those 3 points could matter between a world championship and second place.
Oh, and Jamie's just had a slide there. He lost control of his car, and it's just slipped him outside of that DRS range. And I think that might be it for that fight for second place. Preston's done really well defensively, driving-wise. Fully deserves that too. Might even get up to P1, but we know.
Absolutely, and it is crazy to think at the start of the race we had one overtake, which was Jamie and Ian, and apart from that's been it. I mean, Preston pitted early, and Noah came back, and yes, again, that overtake needs to be looked at 100%, but apart from that, the order has stayed the same. I thought coming in here there'd be challenge after challenge. Who knows what else? Maybe if the damage rate was higher, it would be different. Wings would be firing off, whatever. I will review those settings. Yeah. But anyway, taking home the first win of the Bahrain Grand Prix. It is Noah for the first time ever, his rookie season, first race of the season, and he takes the win. Preston takes P2, Jamie P3 and Ian P4, and that is your race order. On to the podium. And here we are with the podium. Noah again, rookie season, first race ever, takes the win. What a monumental time for him. His first win in his DFL career. Preston P2 massively defended off Jamie, who ends up P3. It's going to be talked about for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed the first race of the season. We're going to go on to the table in a minute. And here we are with the table. Noah takes the fastest lap point with a 132.255. Preston again P2, Jamie P3, Ian P4. Ian, what a brilliant race he had. Qualified P3, unfortunately got knocked down to P4 in the first lap, but has held it since and took that P4 home. What a brilliant race it was. I hope you enjoyed that, Ritvik.
I did very much. It was such a good comeback to the league. I mean, the first half of the race contrasting so much with the latter half, but I think that all four drivers did really well, and pending the next few races, I think we'll have a really interesting title fight on our hands.
Very true, but guys, we will see you next week in Jeddah. Do not miss it. Same time, same place. See you guys next week. Goodbye.